Surgery to remove bowel cancers has some risks. This risk is higher for people with excess weight. Supporting people to lose weight between diagnosis and surgery may reduce these risks. The CARE research study looked at whether people diagnosed with bowel cancer would be willing to take part in a program supporting them to lose weight between their diagnosis and surgery. People were asked to sign up for the research study after they were told about their cancer diagnosis and need for surgery. People who agreed to take part were put randomly into one of two groups. One group received support to lose weight. People in this group replaced all their foods with nutritious soups and shakes until their surgery. These were provided for free as part of the research study. They also had weekly telephone support from a specialist. The other group were not in the supported weight loss program, but received the usual care provided by their hospital. They had advice on eating well, but this did not include specialist support, and they were not encouraged by the research team to lose weight. We interviewed the first 26 people who took part in the CARE research study. Half of them were in the support to lose weight group, and half were in usual care. On one hand, it might be asking too much of people to lose weight during a difficult time in their lives. On the other hand, a cancer diagnosis might give some people the motivation to lose weight to try to improve their surgical outcomes. They might welcome support, and it could help them feel more in control. The people we spoke to raised three main points. The first point was about their motivation to take part in the research study. People in both groups were motivated to take part because they wanted to lose weight. They thought that doing so might speed up their recovery. Their surgeon's opinion about losing weight before the operation was key to their decision.
The surgeon said, "Would I take part?" Because they thought it might be better in the long run for people who had surgery to get better quicker. You know, if they've lost a bit of weight, the surgeon felt it would be better. They'd probably heal better and get better quicker. So, I said, yeah, I'd like to take part.
The second point related to reservations about the weight loss program used in the research study. They had two main reservations. One was that the soups and shakes might not taste good, making it challenging to stay on track. The other was that the program could cause side effects, such as tiredness and hunger.
I was worried about whether the soups and shakes would taste okay because I didn't want to be putting myself through 5 weeks of something that didn't taste reasonable, but I still decided to give the research study a go.
My partner was concerned that it would be quite difficult for me with the work I do and just what I normally do, but I still decided to take part. While people had these reservations, they still decided to participate in the research study because of the potential benefits to their health and surgery. Their final point was the disappointment among those who were placed in the usual care group. They felt they had missed the opportunity to take part in the weight loss program. This was especially because their surgeons had talked about the importance of weight loss before surgery.
I thought it would be nice if I was chosen to go onto the soups and shakes to see if that could allow me to lose a bit more weight before the operation. So yes, it was a little bit disappointing.
Overall, people in the CARE research study saw the support as a way to lose weight to lower risks from surgery. But they felt that surgeons talked too much about the benefits of weight loss before surgery. This meant that those in the usual care group were disappointed. The researchers used this information to ask the surgeons to explain the research study in a more balanced way. For example, by explaining that we are doing the research study because it is not clear if the support to lose weight can help reduce the risks of their surgery. This could help reduce disappointment among those in the usual care group. Overall, doctors and researchers can use these results to better communicate with people diagnosed with cancer about taking part in research studies.